Hey, Dog Breath here. I think we all know that wind direction plays a big part in a coyote calling setup, and I myself prefer a crosswind, but today I want to show you an actual downwind setup that I did that was successful last winter. So let's take a look at this setup scenario here. Now this drawing is kind of deceiving. It's actually not very much to scale. This area right here was actually a lot further than it shows. This was probably, let's say, 70, 80 yards across here, and this was just a snow-covered cornfield. Now, the wind was blowing this way probably, 10 to 15 miles an hour, and I had scouted this area before and saw a lot of coyotes along this lake edge, which was a frozen lake. So I expected the coyotes to be somewhere in this area here. This is all thick, real thick through here. Lots of brush, lots of thick cover. Now, this tree line actually stretched out back this way, probably a quarter of a mile. And this section right here is just a section of thick stuff and some thick cover that jutted out here, maybe, let's say 100 yards. Now, I didn't want to walk down through here because I knew that would blow my scent into the area where I expected the coyotes to be. So what I did is I walked down this far tree line here, which ended right here, and the rest of this is just wide open, snow-covered, nothing. So I took my time and I made my way down through here. When I got to the end, I crossed over this section here, and my idea was I was going to set up calling in this direction right here with the wind blowing this way. Well, what I expected was those coyotes, or that coyote, to, because they always want to use cover, even when they're trying to get downwind of the sound so they can confirm with their nose what their ears are hearing. My whole idea was the coyote would make his way, because the wind is going this way, the call is here, the sound is here. That coyote was going to make his way, trying to stay in cover, but trying to get downwind of my sound out into here somewhere. So I started out with my dog breath closed reed caller real loud, and I actually got a challenge bark right away. So I switched over to my howler, which I can do a challenge bark on, and I challenged him back, and we went back and forth with more aggression probably for just a couple minutes. And he was close. He was in here somewhere, and he really could have popped out anywhere along in here. But, I can't tell you how many times this is what they want to do. They want to stay in cover and get downwind of the sound. So that's exactly what happened. That coyote worked his way along this lake edge here through this area, which was thick, that, stuck out about 80 yards. So from here to here is only about 20 yards, and that's the 20 yards that I needed to keep my scent from blowing in that coyote's face. And sure enough, that coyote popped out here. Nice and easy 100-yard shot, dropped him right there. So not too often do you do a downwind setup, but in this case, it worked out perfectly. Now, if this kind of terrain looks similar to the terrain that you hunt in, I really strongly suggest that you take a look at my book, my ebook I just released, Eastern Coyote Hunting Success Secrets, and these are some of the things that we talk about. So if you look down below this video, you'll see a link. Click on that link. It's going to take you to another short little video that's going to talk more about the book. And I really hope this kind of thing helps you out. I hope you have a banner season. Thanks for watching. Now go shoot some coyotes.